Gotta love that shift indeed. Now it's gonna be go time. Hurrah! Quick onto the action here as they hop into the vehicles. It's gonna be Potato Hill right here alongside them. But as you can see, the feed is already lighting up. It is gonna be team taking position up on towards that military bridge. So there's gonna be quite a bit of pressure and contention now starting to come through. It's going to be Team Secret up in Pachinki feeling a little bit of that heat. Alpha 7 now also coming into the feed. As we can see, it is absolutely popping off right now.
Ooh, I want to see how many players are alive, how many of them got eliminated into the kill death chart. But so far, it is Champion that's receiving the heavy casualty onto them to be made into these games. 18 teams are finally in our screens. A7 versus Champions. Champions, Kano, in fact, also getting absolutely decimated. I think that's the third one of Champion that has been taken down.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you want to sound the sound horn, right? The air horn. The wap, 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 because we got everybody in this lobby. So let's see how this is going to turn out as we have some beautiful shots here from Mafioso. Quick little bit of a shotty to the face there. Champions not in a good spot, but it's not a good spot for anyone. As you can see, 4 squads in the surrounding area. So we got Alter Ego, Alpha 7, we got C1, and then of course DRS as well. So this is a pretty hot and heated location, or will not get used at all, trying to limit those rotations as best they can. But now Talon, RRQ fighting each other all the way down into the Millie base. The action is there. Let's see who's going to be the team to hold on. Voin Donkey in the mix as well. And now the push comes through. Very quick and efficient play as RRQ loses La Par.
I set up on that guy. They're definitely going to secure that elimination of this player. Potato getting no god. And after the 2 initial elimination numbers, they're going to go back into the Talon Esports. I think they've just left the premises. They're like, okay, nope, we don't want any of those fights to happen. Nobody's on the mountaintops of the military base island so far, but A1 Esports.
I believe that was Vampire that we had in the wing, also popping in a few shots, contributing to the damage we are seeing on screen. But now Team Secret trying to figure out whether or not they can get it. The answer is yes, that is Strix down and out. Now Team Hermesy, finding a quick play onto a Shige, but that's actually Vampire or Talon coming through with a cheeky long reach play. Now the zone is going to look to center up on itself as it does Pulas.
Oh my god. I did not get heard right here, but as soon as we're talking about this, there's some casualties going around. But Frankie, are you going to be able to pop this first aid up or not? Oh my god, just barely manages to do that. He's going to finally give that revive, but Tribero Messi now down to the last guy, and Vampire also being dogged out into this area. Giante cannot afford close. The stage is about to be made, and all of these numbers, all of these teams, 17 teams. DK, that's 17 teams in this lobby so far, alive, surviving, and you can see the shelter, the circle going towards the shelter area where Sem9 is going to enter through the western region. There's already E-Arena close to A1's location. There's Talon on the southern side near the DRS location as well. So it's 4-way, 5-way fight straight up at the shelter at this time.
I mean, the area might be called shelter, but there is going to be none of that, right? There will be no place to hide with the sheer volume of players moving in. Talon going to be the first team to experience a little bit of difficulty here as the rush comes through, but NC2 will be dropped on down. Yoru coming through with a beautiful play. A flame now quickly just trying to reposition that vehicle. Let's see if Yoru can continue cooking as E-Arena are going to be waiting in the entrance. In the meanwhile, the hovercraft comes again. We don't quite know just yet, but what we are seeing is that Sem9 are going to be pushing forward right onto A1.
That's definitely the possibility that's going on. So far, it is the push that's going on. Sem9, A1 it is, and Sem9, they are not able to like hold it off. Same as A1 as well. Both parties have got the first initial knockup. But A1, no, this is the wrong move. You just rushed in upon on the Sem9's guy, and that's gonna cost you a lot. That's Storm taking the fight to Fire and getting him down. The SLK Fire versus the DBS. It is the Molotov on its play as well. That's Storm getting down. It's Rowdy, the solo guy, the only guy from this point onward that is surviving. He's trying to push towards the proximity as well to take down the players of Sem9 as well. Byron in the left side compound of Rowdy on the main double story compounds. There is the team Sem9, the rest of the players. There's Boomy Sports in the midst of all of this, taking those shots with those grenades, trying to get some casualties done. Octa coming on, taking one player. Yumiko is down, is done, and dusted. A grenade comes over. Octa barely just surviving because of that, because of the grenade just getting boomed up early on. But there we go, Manpop getting eliminated. Sem9 man paused his own grenade for some reason. Got the demise of Mboomy Sports, even though as a third party they did not manage to survive longer than Sem9 at this point. Sem9 is still alive. They're still gonna get that revival, but Vampire as a third party, fourth party, even a fifth party is coming into the play, taking down Sem9's player, 15th position. Sem9 gets eliminated on A1 Esports. A1, the team that was and take those five with them.
Yep, I mean, it's good play coming for here from A1, but let's see, will they make it? So far, it's looking pretty grim, as it is going to be Team Secret looking to join the party as well. Vampires, A1, Team Secret. I mean, pick a name, they've all been here. And another squad will fall, as it is going to be Vampire to make it out with 2 eliminations. Bigatron by Vitality, the next one down. Oh, no, there we go. A1 Esports out with 3. So we've said goodbye to 5 teams in a near back-to-back-to-back play here. We still are left with 11 as we
get up. Finally gonna put the pin back on. Only a single grenade, just one chance. But oh, wait a second, Samza managing to get GK down. That's a great grenade trajectory going around RQ Ryu in the midst of all of this casualties going around near the DRS, near the shelter area. There's a different party, different location, different angle that's also getting into the fights, getting eliminated. YT with the domination going face to face against the Team Secrets' player. That's one player down. Example trying to make sure that his player is surviving, but nope, he can't do that. S2 DBS making one, making Secret is out. 7 eliminations on the hashtag number 10. They go. Not a single placement point, but elimination-wise, yes, a decent number for the kill feed to, like, keep up. Alter Ego closing down DRX. There we go. One player. Almost the second one. No, he's going to get out of the car, get another one, and get as well the third one out in the same location. In a single instance, Krypton did a 1v3.
I mean, that is absolutely insane, right? We
go. But at the same time, E-Arena going into the area, taking the players, the shots on DRS, giving out his location. Now, Joker, you have to be very careful on what you're going to do. But example, he has already made his way towards the shelter. He has spotted down the player of E-Arena in that shack. Did a lot of damage. Made sure that he is not showing his face anytime soon. But Samda from the DRS side also is down. He needs to get that revival done as soon as possible. Example, finally first is going to heal himself back to the 75. Then finally he's going to get that revival done. Stage number 5 it is. And top 8, we are seeing E-Arena close in this area, throwing a grenade. It's going to hit, but not enough to get the casualty up on the players. The Joker comes in to close a play, gets knocked down instantly, and getting a third-party shot. That's a kill steal right there.
Well, we gotta love to see all the action we have unraveling. But now DRS going in for the res, looking to bring themselves back up to a 2-piece. E-Arena gonna strike onto Yangon. But in the meantime, we are gonna say goodbye to Talon as they will get picked up. Alpha 7 also gonna be feeling quite a bit of the heat here, as they are, of course, going head-to-head with Alter Ego. Squash Brewer and the rest of the crew now are gonna try and see if they can survive as Alter Ego comes rolling on in. Rosemary on the ridge. Alpha 7 already taking so much damage. Nuffy also going in for that res, but will they be able to pull it off in time as the full send is there? E-Arena goes out. DRS just absolutely popping with the utilities, but now Alter Ego trying to close it up, and they do succeed as Alpha 7 does not make it out. Now, Horror Esports, they've been quiet for a little while. We've only seen 3 eliminations come their way. They're now just riding out the storm, looking to see if they can find that next golden position to move into. Alter Ego, though, they're going to be trying to lock it down on the edge. Look at that. Oh, jump shots. And Voindong
now situated at as well as we see him. He gets taken down by Alter Ego right there. But wait a second. Dalo, why? Why are you hitting your own player? What is going on at this point? Did he steal your elimination? Did he steal your frag or something at that point? I'm not sure what is going on. But here we go. DRS, the final guy against Yangon. Say Cloud is in the front line. The grenades is going, and he's out of the grenade. His final grenade actually managed to get a connectivity. Example gets finished, and Zamza, the only guy alive, is going to take the fight against the Yangon Galacticos as a final player as well. In the proximity, Hora Esports is in the back line, so there's always a chance for a third party, and if Alter Ego decide to push as well, that's a fourth party going on.
I mean, but Alter Ego have got 15 eliminations, right? They don't have to move. They can just sit back, relax, kick up their feet, and wait to see what's going to be happening with these edge squads, as they now just need to defend. It is going to be a very quick finish there by Samsa, as that is the end of the road for Yangon Galacticos. But here we have...
That absolutely looks like it. Absolutely. But still, be very careful on what you're going to do. But the aura has finally been taken down by Alter Ego. That's 16 elimination. Ladies and gentlemen. No, he barely missed that. Another one coming in. Will it get a connection? The answer might surprise you. It gets a knockdown. And Sky Hora comes into the play, getting all down. It's a 1 versus 1. Versus Alter Egos. Alter Egos, one more step to get the winner chicken dinner. But Sky Hora, you have to actually go and finish that elimination, because he's gonna provide your location to your enemies. And there we go. That he actually did. 15 total points for of this intense thriller match at this point. That one wrong move will mean that you're gonna lose those 4 extra crucial points. In fact, 5, because you're not actually gonna get that elimination as well. So it's all about the fact and figurines of what they are going to do. But I think the player has spotted down the hand of Alter Ego to the side, and there we go. The peak fire. It is Hora missing that first chicken dinner, but now getting that second one for themselves. But 17 elimination to Alter Ego is amazing as well. It's super amazing, as they're also gonna have the 6 placement points. 17 plus 6, that's 23 more than Hora that they secured into the match number 1. Hora had 21. Now they're going to have 23 for themselves, but it all depends on how their performance was into the match number 1. And Hora Esports says, as they are going to have 16 points in total in the match number 2. That's definitely going to be a very big jump for Hora Esports as well.
Yeah, it's a nice little bit of a trade-off, as you said.